Can rage make you rich? Well, Vegan Booty, one of the most hated vegan TikTokers, sure seems to think so. But what if that same rage also cost her thousands in the long run? She says so much outrageous things that it makes you wonder if it's really about being vegan or just a way to cash in. Have you ever scrolled through social media and stumbled across someone who just makes you stop in your tracks? Whether it's because you agree with them or, more likely, you're furious at whatever wild stunt they're pulling? That's what rage baiting is all about. Tash Peterson, aka Vegan Booty, isn't your average vegan influencer sharing smoothie bowls and tofu recipes. Nope. She takes things to a whole new level. We're talking public protests dressed in fake blood, barely any clothing, and some seriously bold, in-your-face slogans about animal rights. So, who is Vegan Booty? Just in case you've never heard of her. Well, her real name is Tash Peterson, and she's a hardline vegan activist from Australia. Vegan Booty is sometimes referred to as the vegan teacher's daughter, and is known for her extreme activism. She's known for storming into steakhouses, fast food joints, and even supermarkets, screaming about animal rights while often covered in fake blood. She believes that walking your dog is a form of animal cruelty. She has publicly called horses slaves, and has even disrupted butchers, service workers, and children's birthday parties to protest her cause. Her extreme methods led to her being banned from living in her hometown. Her rise to fame started with a viral protest at the Million Paws Walk, an event where families walk their dogs to raise funds for animals. Vegan Booty protested by calling the event the most violent thing you could ever participate in, arguing that all animals should be treated like dogs and accusing society of hypocrisy for loving dogs while contributing to the suffering of other animals like pigs, which she claims are more intelligent than dogs. Ironically, Vegan Booty herself owned a dog and was once seen using the animal to pull her while she skated, which drew accusations of hypocrisy. This didn't stop her, as she continued her activism by crashing events like a charity football match with 35,000 spectators, leading to an $1,800 fine, something she didn't regret as it gave her more exposure. Vegan Booty became notorious for public stunts. She went into a supermarket dressed in an animal onesie to protest against milk sales, which led to her being banned from major supermarkets in Australia. Her disruptions escalated as she protested in McDonald's and KFC, pouring orange paint and blasting animal noises, causing backlash even from fellow vegans who believed her tactics harmed the vegan movement more than helping it. Her most infamous stunt was at a children's festival, where she accused families of animal abuse for allowing children to ride ponies. Despite police intervention, she remained unrepentant. These antics led to national media coverage and legal consequences, including a restraining order from a pony business owner. Her relentless activism extended to attacking a veterinary clinic, accusing them of eating their own patients, despite being a business dedicated to helping animals. For the first time, Vegan Booty began facing serious legal consequences, including defamation action, fines, and civil lawsuits. Vegan Booty's activism didn't stop there. She disrupted restaurants like John Mountain's Fire in Perth, causing public outcry, but ironically boosting the restaurant's business despite costing Mountain his relationship due to the attention her protests brought. So basically, she is rage-baiting people for attention. Shocking? Definitely. Effective? Well, she's managed to make a full-blown career out of it. If you're enjoying this episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And hey, drop a comment. I want to know what you think. Is rage baiting worth the risk? Now, the question you're probably asking is, how does she make money from this? The fact is, people love drama, especially on the internet. When her stunts go viral, it drives a ton of traffic to her Instagram, YouTube, and even her OnlyFans page. Whether people are rallying behind her or trolling her, the attention benefits her. The more clicks she gets, the more she can monetize her platforms. And this is where things get interesting. Is the controversy solely about spreading awareness for her cause, or is it also about growing her own brand and income? What makes Peterson's situation particularly fascinating is her use of OnlyFans. Most people associate OnlyFans with adult content, but over time, it's become a platform where people can share exclusive content for paying subscribers in a wide range of niches. Peterson jumped on the platform, offering behind-the-scenes footage of her activism, personal content, and more. It's a savvy move because the attention she gets from her public stunts doesn't just end at Instagram or YouTube. Curious or enraged viewers are funneled over to her OnlyFans page, where they can pay to see more of her life and activism in action. This earns her a $40,000 per month. Can you believe that? But here's where the line blurs for some people. Critics argue that Peterson's use of OnlyFans goes beyond activism, suggesting that her public protests are a way to funnel viewers to her paid content. Essentially, they believe she's using animal rights as a vehicle to make a profit, which raises ethical questions. Is her activism truly about making a difference for animals, or is it also about making a difference in her bank account? Whether you agree with her tactics or not, there's no denying that Peterson has found a way to turn outrage into revenue. Peterson has also leaned heavily into crowdfunding and selling merch to keep the money flowing. Platforms like GoFundMe allow her to raise money for her activism, legal fees, and upcoming protests. Peterson has capitalized on her brand by launching a line of merchandise. From t-shirts with vegan slogans to activist-themed accessories, she's turned her message into a profitable product line. This merch not only spreads her message, but also adds another layer of monetization to her activism. She's figured out how to turn her controversial image into a business model, leveraging her influence to sell products to her audience. The big question surrounding Tash Peterson's tactics is whether or not it's ethical to turn activism into a profitable business. On one hand, her supporters argue that she's simply doing what needs to be done to raise awareness about animal cruelty. They believe her extreme tactics are justified because they're effective at getting people to talk about veganism and animal rights. And let's be honest, it's hard to ignore her. On the other hand, critics suggest that Peterson's methods are more about self-promotion and financial gain than genuine advocacy. They point out that her protests often seem designed to spark outrage and drive traffic to her monetized platforms. The fact that she's also making money from merchandise and brand collaborations only fuels the argument that her activism might be more self-serving than she lets on. The truth probably lies somewhere in between. While Peterson clearly believes in her cause and uses her platform to spread awareness, there's no denying that she's found a way to monetize outrage in a way that benefits her financially. So, what's the takeaway here? Rage baiting might seem like a fast track to fame and fortune, but it's also a dangerous game. If you're looking to build a brand, especially one that's financially sustainable, stirring up controversy could lead to burnout, lawsuits, and lost business opportunities. It's all about balancing authenticity with professionalism and not letting your brand become a ticking time bomb. Love her or hate her, Vegan Booty's controversial content keeps her name in everyone's mouth, which keeps the money rolling in. It's the perfect example of how even negative attention can lead to big financial wins if you play it right. So, should you be running into steakhouses and screaming about injustice? Probably not. But taking a lesson from how outrage and rage baiting can actually boost your engagement could help you build a lucrative personal brand. Well, that's it for today, Cash Insiders. Let me know what you think in the comments. How far would you go to grow your audience? And remember, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more episodes on the world of money and fame. See you next time.